Hello, my name is Elijah Wells and today's review is House of Gucci. The story is Adam Driver and Lady Gaga play Patricia and Masario, even though I'm going to just refer to them as just Adam Driver and Lady Gaga because I'm going to really botch up the Italian names on this review. Basically, their romantic relationship and how they became the two big powerhouses of one of the most iconic fashion brands of all time, Gucci. And we'll just say Gucci became a deeply dysfunctional brand on itself, like stuff being sold, like shares being sold out, tax fraud, and even the cease and desist letters being sent out by everyone. It's about them thriving, then backstabbing each other in the movie by Ridley Scott. Directed by Ridley Scott, but what I can say is that this is not going to be my favourite going into this movie because he has directed some of my favourite movies of all time, being Gladiator, Blade Runner, and Alien. And of course, he did had a bit of a meltdown recently, complaining about how poorly Last Duo did, his previous film that was released only just a month ago. How poorly it did in the box office, complaining that millennials on their phones did it. Like, okay, it did a bit pompous, but yeah. But about the movie, I kind of weirdly like it in a weird sense. Of course, the performance of Adam Driver and Lady Gaga are brilliant, but what really kind of gets my attention for too much of a weird, in a kind of a, not in a fun way, but kind of a really weird way, is Jared Leto's performance as Pablo Gucci, basically the really eccentric designer and also the family member of said Gucci. And of course, he tries to make really bright, really eccentric dresses to push Gucci into the 80s. But what really ended up happening is that he was drowning in almost like a bottomless pit of debt, and he sold off his shares, and he did die somewhere in the mid-90s when he in London and living in poverty. And that's the fact that Al Pacino character often describes him as a stupid person and a complete idiot. Yeah, but the one thing that really is a bit jarring about J-Lo as Pablo is that he is basically every Italian stereotype, just almost melted into a character, like La Bravadina, Donna, and also having this balding, like long hair, and also wanting like his papa's approval, and also probably high on cocaine and all this and that. I think this is less Blade Runner 2049 or Dallas Buyers Club, but it's more Suicide Squad, where it's not him method acting, it's just him actually losing his mind on set. Knowing this is about Gucci, the movie had some beautiful costuming work and some nice set decoration as well. And I'm gonna say I'm totally okay with Lady Gaga's Italian accents, even though people commented it sounded more Eastern European or more Russian, but I think I'm okay with it at the end of the day. But what drives it home for me is that I really like the soundtrack. Like, it has Faith by George Michael, it has Blue Monday by New Order, Heart of Glass by Blondie, Ashes to Ashes by David Bowie, and it also has On the Radio by Donna Summers. Ridley Scott, or whoever's in charge of the soundtrack, has some really great taste of music, and it seems very fitting considering this is like the area. Most of it was in the area where it's pretty much evident that it's now the 80s. Like, anything from the 70s, just kind of let go of it, and now just embrace that new decade being the 1980s, like the year of like very flashy aesthetics and neon, which of course Pablo tried to capsulate on, but ends up with a cease and desist letter. The script was admittedly okay, but another problem I had with the movie is just how all over the place the story was. Like, at 1 minute it was a romance movie, 1 minute it was a conspiracy drama, and 1 minute it was a divorce movie, and the other minute it's a comedy. The other time it feels more like a satire, and the other part feels like a documentary. It just feels like there's too much going on at once, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's like Ridley Scott wanting to. I wonder if it's like Ridley Scott waking up to one day like, no, I wanted to be a comedy. No, I wanted to be a drama. Like, he has like an idea, but doesn't know which category he wants to put it in or something. I feels like it just makes the tone like really inconsistent and really like really unleveled out or anything. It just feels really uneven. That's what I'm trying to say. The tone of the film, like it feels light and fluffy and comedic one day, and out of the blue it becomes like a drama or something. Yeah, and needs to be taken seriously. Like it just becomes too jarring the more you watch the movie. Although there are some great performances here and there by Adam Driver, Lady Gaga, Al Pacino, and Jeremy Irons, the movie feels let down by a deeply inconsistent tone and a story that kind of feels a bit all over the place, and the very bizarre performance of Jared Leto as Pablo Gucci. Even though the movie does boast like some gorgeous cinematography, some great sets, and some beautiful costuming work, knowing this is Gucci, the movie just feels more like a way more of an unflattering Gucci advert. I'm feeling a 6 out of 10 for this one. Again, I've seen Ridley Scott as peak, and this is not exactly his peak, but it's a passable film. 6 out of 10. This is Elijah Wells, and like this video below, comment what you thought about the movie, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on TikTok and Instagram. And this is Elijah Wells, and bye.